One of the most difficult things that we have to face when we're doing something that we like, especially when we're doing something that is meaningful to us, whether you're, let's say you're probably playing a football game, you're probably doing something, a project for a school, whatever it is, and we make mistakes and we have a really difficult time moving forward and really kind of forgiving ourselves for the mistake that we made, because sometimes we look at that mistake like it was something that it was very simple to know that it was not good idea to follow up, to follow through, to keep going with it. And whatever it was, it can be something very small or not, but it our mind is it works in a way that it makes it big. Why? Because it wants to make sure that we're not gonna do it again. And it's important not to make those mistakes, not to really like stick to it, and keep it in your mind for too long, because it's gonna drag you and it's gonna stay with you in the future projects. Even one thing that we have to remember, it doesn't matter how much information we have about something that we want to do, it doesn't matter how much we know, it doesn't matter how much we have prepared ourselves to do that. There are always going to be times when we're going to mess up, and sometimes we're going to mess up big. I mean, it's probably going to be a huge fuck up. But hey, you know what? If Yahoo wasn't smart enough to buy Google, and Blockbuster wasn't smart enough to buy Netflix, then why would you feel bad? I mean, even these guys, they make big mistakes that count, that represented hundreds of millions of dollars in profit that they lost. And we don't have anywhere near the capacity and all the resources that these people have to know if we're doing things, if we're completely sure, even if sometimes we feel like we're completely sure that we're doing the things the proper way. We don't have all those resources to really tell us if we are or not. And even if we haven't, we still have the possibility to make the mistake. So remember, if you make the mistake, one of the three most important things that psychology talks about moving forward, uh, when you're a world class performer, one of them is having the capacity to get up, the resilience, being able to say, okay, I made a mistake. I'm gonna move up, instead of staying stuck in it, and thinking too much about it, because it's not gonna give what like I tell my students, when you play, you miss a shot, when you lose a point, or say, you learn, and then you let it go, and then you move on to the next thing. So remember, don't stick to it. You got to move forward, because it doesn't matter how sure we are many times that the things that we're doing is right and it's going to turn out the way we want. Nothing is ever sure. Nothing will guarantee you that you're going to get 100% the result that you want.